Hi friends, this is Pooja Singh and you're watching my channel Crack UGC Net 2017. So today we will be discussing about communication paper, which is very important for the paper 1. So we will be discussing. So friends, in this paper we will be discussing about the definition of communication, types of communication, process of communication, like elements of communication. So you have to focus on communication paper, which is very easy, and let's explain it. So friends, first of all we would be discussing about the meaning. What is the meaning of communication? Communication is termed as exchange of the ideas, knowledge, and our beliefs. Our uh, David H. Holt said communication is the sum of all the things a person does when he wants to create understanding in the mind of another, and it is a bridge of meaning. It involves a systematic and continuous process of telling, listening, and understanding. So in the communication, if you are telling something to someone, if you are understanding, and if you are listening to someone, this is includes in the communication. So communication is mainly two-way process. It can be verbal or non-verbal. It can be circular and goal-oriented, and it is a continuous process because in our everyday life we do from morning to evening. What we do communication. So it's a process, and it's a pervasive activity because it take place all level, whether you are in the top level, whether you are in the middle level, or whether you are in the bottom level. So everywhere you need the communication. So this is the very important part of our life. Meaning of communication is sending and receiving information between two or more people. So if you are sending or receiving some information, and there is two or more people, there is communication. Okay, and the person sending messages referred as sender. Like if you are sending messages, if you are saying something to someone, you are sending message and you are a sender, and the person who is receiving the message is a receiver. So information includes, what information is? Our ideas. If you are giving ideas, that is information. Fact, concepts, opinion, our belief, our attitude, our emotions. So all include the information and all coming in the communication. So this is the very important part of the our daily day-to-day life. So now we would be discussing about the type of communication. There is how many types of communication? First is verbal communication. Verbal communication is that communication which we tell something to someone. Okay, so it can be oral and it can be written. Both comes under the verbal communication. Like oral, what if you are telling someone that do that work, that is oral communication. And written, that our constitution is written. Okay, so nothing can be said, because written communication is more proofful than oral communication. So written and oral comes under the verbal communication. Now non-verbal communication is our body language. So what is body language? Body language mainly how we sit, how we stand up, how we carry ourselves. So this is body language, and it all comes under the non-verbal communication. So if a person is pointing to someone, or a person is making his eyes big while he is angry, and a person is smiling, it's like he is happy. So all this is symbol of the body language. So it is come under the non-verbal communication. Now our topic is process of communication. In simple language, there are five things in communication process, like sender, one is message, encoding, channel, receiver, and decoding. Encoding is for sender and decoding is for receiver, because the sender thinks about the message what he want to encode, so he send the message, and receiver what he thinks about in mind, so this is the decoding. So in our process there is intent, then is message composition, then is message encoding and decoding, channel, reception of signals, and reconstruction of original message. So in intent we have, so in the intent it's the person who conveys the message is known as communicator or the sender. So he initiate the message, so he want to some material, that is intent, what he want to convey. So then by initiating the message, the communicator attempt to achieve the understanding and change in the behavior of the receiver. So intent is what we want to convey, and message composition is, it is the subject matter of any communication and may involve any fact, any idea, any information. So it exists in the mind of the communicator what he has message. Okay, then message encoding and decoding. So what is encoding is the sender of information organize his idea. So encoding is for sender. So he organize series of idea and series of symbol, word, sign, etc. What he feels will communicate to the intended receiver or receives. So communicating also plays through the physical gestures. So he can use gestures also. So this is the encoding, and decoding what receiver understand in his mind. Then comes channel. The communication has to know the channel for the sending the information. So the communicator knows what channel he want to choose. Then is come receiver. The person who receives the message is called receiver, and this communication process is incomplete without the existence of receiver of the message. So now decoding, the receiver translate the messages into the words for the purpose of understanding, and decoding help the receiver to derive the meaning from the message. Then comes our reconstruction of original message. Then we reconstruct our original message and then give a feedback. So communication often lead to the other communication. So a message series is followed by a reaction or response from the receiver. So then last comes to feedback. So this is the process of communication what we follow while we are communicating. So this is up to like. So friends, today we discussed about the meaning of communication, types of communication, channels of communication. So the remaining part will be discussed in next video, and I hope you will like my video, and if you like my video, please follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and share and subscribe the video. Thanks for watching. Till then, bye. Have a nice day.